And here we go, we've got our first crew coming in on approach to the dock. You can tell right here, he's got the engine trimmed up though, so he's not gonna have that full prop grip. Let's see how this leads as they come in. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Boynton Beach. So right now they look okay, coming in kind of slow. Tries to brake check it, but doesn't get a ton of bite. But it just bounces back onto the dock, and everybody gets off, and they should be good to go. And speaking of good to go, hopefully some of you guys are going to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show that is coming up this next week. If you are, and if you've ever been interested in taking your boat to the Bahamas, stick around to the end of the video as we're hosting our annual seminar over at Flibs, but we'll talk about that at the end of this one. But our crew looks like they've got it all buttoned up and on the dock, and should be good to go from here. And here we go, we've got our next crew coming in as well. So trying to get lines and stuff on the ready to have this one ready to go to try and put it on the dock. And again, they've got that motor trimmed up a little bit, which isn't uncommon, as the channel coming in here, we've mentioned a few times here at Boynton's a little bit shallow at times, but the water's a little high right now. I'm not sure you would need much trim up unless you were trying to take the shortcut across the sandbar. So Cap's trying to turn it in. We've got somebody ready with a line on the stern, and there's somebody in the bow as well. So at least we've got two crew members on the ready. And she's standing up there. She's got to be careful. So Cap's sliding out on this one as it feels like the wind and current's trying to push him from right to left across the screen, which means he probably should be going to that port side dock on the other side. But gonna try and push it in here and fight it a little bit. One of his buddies getting the line out. He's like, I'm ready to toss and try and catch. But they're not gonna get close enough for an attempt on that one, I don't think. I mean, at this point, you feel like you're fighting it, trying to go over to the starboard side. Why not just let the current push you to the port side and land on the dock over there? It just feels like the easier method, and Cap's wanting to take the hard route. Maybe there's a reason, I don't know, but I doubt it. So, gonna try and get it one more time. Back into forward gear, here we go. And he pushed himself really close to the dock this time. He has to be careful he doesn't call it too close and wind up hitting the dock. Because as you can see now, they're drifting toward that concrete piling, which has got a metal bar around it. Oh, somebody's going to have to give him the push off of that piling. So he brake checks it just before they get there. Oh, no, our guy, oh, he almost went over, it looked like. So there we go. She jumps off, goes over the bow rail. Trying to hang on as the boat's still drifting off on her. She's got a line, she's pulling, goes to tie it. Our guy goes for the toss as well. He's not gonna get there. One last attempt, gets it on the last one for the long haul. And Cap gets a big assist here as his crew rallies and pulls together to get him brought over to the dock. But let me know in the comments on this one, would you have just gone for the port side and hit the other dock? Like, let the wind and current do its thing and just push you over there. So our crew here coming in a little hot. And Cap's going to start to turn in, has his pick. All the docks are open down here as it's a slow start down here at Boynton. So goes ahead and makes that turn in. Starts to come in on the dock. And it looks like our young lady, I can't tell if she's grabbed lines, but she's definitely getting ready. He's going to hit the dock. Tries to brake check it. They smack it. His buddy jumps off. She didn't even move. I thought she was going off, but she didn't. She got lucky she didn't go overboard from smacking the dock when he came up there. Really strange, though. She jumped up to the front like she was going to jump into action and then just froze, which we see that happen from time to time as well. And now his buddy's going to go for the attempt. And there we go. She steps into the backside now. We'll grab the stern line and bring it over. So we've got our guy here. He's trying to back the jet ski trailer down. He's actually, this is attempt 3, and he struggled so far with each attempt. And here we go. He's going to hit the dock. He's coming straight back into it, and he stops just before it. I thought for sure he was going to hit it this time, and it looks like we're going to have to go for attempt 4 to try and get this thing down. But that was attempt 3, no better than the other 2 attempts prior to that. And starting to make the turn. This turn doesn't look bad, as the trailer's at least moderately heading in the right direction now. And there we go. Our guy finally has it figured out and is able to get it back down. So this one's interesting. I'm curious how they're going to load this. So our guy, he's coming down, got the hatch open. Good call on that as he's trying to back the jet ski trailer down. But I'm wondering why they didn't take this off and start to deflate it now. Because I know you're not going to drive away with it out, which means you're going to wind up hogging the ramp. As you try and get this one sorted out, when the 5 minutes you took to go get the trailer, you could have pulled all the plugs, and this thing would have been mostly deflated by the time you got back down here. So we're going for the pull now after they got the trailer in the water, and he is loading this trailer with the Super Mabel still on board. I'm not sure how they're going to pull this one off. And the boat here is actually waiting to go onto a dock, and he's eyeballing this dock, so I'm assuming he's going to come in on the dock behind him. I don't really recommend that, because I got a feeling they're going to be waiting a while as this crew figures out what to do with this tube. So he's just pulled it straight onto the trailer. Tube still attached. No cares given. I'm just still curious exactly how they plan to handle this one. Is he... The only thing I can imagine is you can pull a little bit forward to get it out of the water so you can play with it. What are you going to do? Deflate it right on the ramp? At least deflating it on the dock, somebody else could have used the ramp. But this method makes no sense whatsoever. So after a few moments, he's gone to the car, and they're pulling it out with the Super Mabel still inflated on the backside. And as you can see now, somebody's pulled it behind him. So somebody's on that dock waiting to pull their boat. As our crew here is just going to pull ever so slightly forward because they don't want to drag this along the concrete. They got to figure out what they're doing with it. And this is exactly what I thought would happen. He's going to stop right here. I don't know how long they're going to be here, but he's going to stop and play with this stupid tube and block these guys. He's going to dock block the boat behind him while he tries to figure out what to do with this thing. When again, the simple resolve was pull it out of the water, set it on the dock, and start deflating it then. So the crew is playing with it now, but they're not doing what I thought either. I thought they were going to try and deflate it right here on the ramp. They're trying to toss it up on the ski. I don't know if they're going to strap this thing down to it or what, but none of it sounds like a good idea. And the crew on the boat behind him's like, what the hell did we get ourselves into? We picked the wrong dock. But what's even worse, actually, I guess, is the truck right next to him over here. I don't even know where that boat went. But they launched, they drove off, and left the truck sitting right there on the ramp. But they're just trying to stack this thing on top of the ski. I have no clue what the physical game plan is here. But again, none of it makes any sense. So, I mean, they look like they have it mounted up where they want. They're walking forward toward the truck. Well, the Tesla, whatever model it is. Model X by the back doors. I don't understand. I mean, it looks like he is. He looks like he's trying to tie this thing down, and they're going to try and drive off with it, which is craziness. After a few more minutes, these guys are still down here at it, trying to figure out exactly how this one's going to work out, as they're still trying to stack it up on the ski. They've been on the ramp for about 5 minutes now. So I'm sure you guys are going to get the shorter version of this. I'm not going to make you watch 5 minutes of these guys play with this Mabel. But, like, it would have been deflated. Again, you add the 5 minutes, it could have been just sitting on the dock. You can kind of tell, looking at the guys here at the boat, they're like, what the hell is going on? Now, the good news is, when their truck comes, I guess they can back up next to them, and they can just move over. We are now approximately 10 minutes into the saga on the ramp. They've got it pretty high on the ski now. I still just don't understand what they think they're going to do here. But our guy, it appears he's walking to the front of the car. But she's holding this thing up. Now, I know you're not going to drive off like that. I'm assuming this is just to get out of the way of the boat behind you after you've hogged the ramp for 10 minutes, trying to figure out exactly what you're going to do with this truck. Or excuse me, with this tube. And yeah, he's closing the door. He's going. And I'm assuming she's just going to hand walk it up. Just to get out of the way. That's crazy. Now they're going to go up here and still have to play with it when they could have done all this earlier. But thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. For those of you who will be attending the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show coming up this week, we will be there hosting our annual seminar on how to take your boat to the Bahamas. So if you guys happen to be at the boat show, please stop by, say hi, and check it out. We'll be in the convention center at the seminar booth on Thursday at 1 p.m. And then we will also be back on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. hosting the seminar again. Feel free, stop by, check one of those seminars out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.